Hello, football enthusiasts. Welcome to Black Sport. I am here, your normal host every single day is Sonet Uche, and I have an important guest here. He's one of, according to Noisy Neighbors, the champions of the league as well, 4 times in a row coming. He's no one else than the football enthusiast, Obiajulu. Welcome to Black Sport.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Okay, it's good to have you
And
here.
Thank you for recognizing that I am your champion.
No. He's the truth that it's no longer a contest in terms of what has already happened. 4 leagues in a row, there's no dispute. It shows consistency. It shows
Thank you for acknowledging that fact.
yes, and we still have something to talk about in here today. So today we have a lot to talk about. We have the transfer window still piling up, which we are going to go through. We also have the situation of Victor Osimhen's transfer that seems to be hanging in the balance. And we have the last thing we'll talk about, which is about Manchester City. Whoops. So please sit back and relax because this is going to be lots of discussion. And this is from someone who is so passionate about their club, who has been following for a long time, and who feel that it has what it takes to take over Manchester City. But, he's always red.
Mm-hmm. I know it's not this. The sky is blue, actually. So, that
okay.
It's blue,
So, the first thing, this is the first time having you here.
All right.
And Obiajulu is a Manchester City fan
who
loves the game. He actually loves it so much. I say he is one of the most passionate Manchester City fans I've just seen in a very long time, and a good friend of mine. And before we go into this in detail, we need to know, when did you fall in love with football? We never ask anyone who comes to Black Sport Podcast about this. When did you fall in love with football?
So where are we going with this? Well, when I fell in love with football was several years ago. I grew up an Arsenal fan.
Yeah.
Loving Arsenal. Then they had Emmanuel Putti, they had Dennis Beckham in the team. They had Tony Adams.
Yeah.
They had Lee Dixon and Sylvain Veltod and Thierry Henry. And I saw Thierry Henry made me so much love Arsenal then.
Okay.
And then we had this Nigerian playing for Arsenal then. Kanu
Wanko, yeah.
Yeah. So the year 99, 98, I fell in love with Arsene Wenger football.
Okay.
And I grew up an Arsenal fan. Well, that's if you guys come to attack me after this. Well, it's your people's problem.
Okay, so yeah. if I get this perspective, you were once an Arsenal fan.
Yeah, I was once an Arsenal fan.
And now you're how do you, because obviously I can't even understand it. Arsenal fan with Barcelona I can understand, yeah. Mm-hmm. But Arsenal with Man City, does it have to do with Pep Guardiola in the mix?
Yeah, well, it's not just about Pep Guardiola. Well, it's not just about Pep Guardiola. First of all, I grew up an Arsenal fan, and Arsenal kept on winning titles and kept on challenging for trophies. Then all of a sudden, Project Emirates came, and fans, they had the highest ticket in club football.
Yeah.
And yet, Arsenal stopped competing for titles, started selling their players. Every year they became perennial also runs, and they come close, but they never have that hunger to go win titles. They had zero ambition. And
wait. Arsenal has zero ambition.
Yeah. So to me, then this is the way I see it. Many people attack me after this.
Wait. Okay. If this was after this was during the Arsene Wenger era. Now, where you think that they had the zero ambition, there was no zeal.
David Den, David Den was the chairman then, and then also the Project Emirates came.
Yeah,
and they started selling their star players to rival teams. So
to raise money.
The club is ambitious and all that, I don't see a reason why Manchester City would
buy Van Persie, one of their best players,
sell their best player or one of their best players to Man United.
Sell Fabregas also.
Exactly, to Liverpool. Then you can't see a Chelsea team selling Drogba to Man United or to Liverpool. So I felt like this.
They did quite a business. They did quite a business, Yeah,
it was a business. They were actually about making more pounds and making profits, but not giving.
Yeah, they were making more profits,
but they weren't giving fans what they want. I, as a fan, what I need is glory. I need titles. I need trophies too.
Yeah.
To what is it called again? To brag, and then to when I'm like when the banter is going on with rival teams. I could say I won this, I won that, but for a
So what
long
happens
time,
if Pep leaves a Man City now and Man City start going down the rain?
nah, you are getting this wrong. I didn't join Man City because of Pep Guardiola. No, I didn't. So when Arsenal kept on coming close to, okay, not coming close to, but when they were at the
Yeah.
perennial runs and they refused to win titles for years, then at some point I was like, I was fed up
Okay.
as a fan. I need trophies, but that's
Yeah.
not happening. Oh, Chelsea is in London, Man United is there, Liverpool is there,
Yeah.
but none of them play the kind of football I did. I did
Yeah.
like. I love the way Arsenal play. You enjoy beautiful football.
Yeah.
It's fluid, free flowing football, lots and lots of chances, and then you watch beautiful football. And then
Yeah.
you, as a fan, you love this is how football is being played. Not watching people play negative football and win 1-0. Nah. So well, out of nowhere, Man City
Came into the picture.
came into the picture. They was he a Thailand tycoon, but Man City, and it was there for like 2 years. And Steve Bruce came into the team, and
Yeah.
then after some years, he sold Man City to uh, the Saudis.
Yeah.
And then Man City from there started playing good football.
No, step by good players, you mean?
Yeah, started playing good football. They
Step by
bought
good players.
yeah, they bought good players. Yeah, they got good players. A lot of teams then
They had the luxury to do business.
they had the luxury to
And
do
the last nobody
business.
to
They
have.
brought in Robinho. Robinho came in first.
But
Then later,
this is what I want to talk about big teams and this. The reason why big teams succeed so much is they're able to buy players and the players won't succeed and they still have more room to buy more players. And even though, because you can, if you're a team that have, if you're a club that have a budget of, let's say, 100 million or 80 million, you can't spend it on just one player.
right. So back to this, what you just said right now. Let me tackle this.
Yeah.
This is wrong because talking about big team and then buying big players and having the funds to buy players.
Yes, that's how we know.
Man
That's
United,
how, okay.
Man United right now. You guys out there will come here and attack me. Even you yourself here
Yeah.
right now. You guys have been for the past 7 years. You guys have all the money in the world to buy all
Yeah,
the players
definitely.
you guys want. But still, Man U plays shitty football. It's an eyesore to watch Man United play. I don't consider you guys amongst the big boys
Yet,
anymore.
yet they took the trophy
And
from you guys as
They
well.
took a trophy from you guys.
Yes, it's something.
Okay. That's another conversation
That's
for another day.
Okay.
Well, yeah, all good. Maybe you won a trophy, but still, do you enjoy watching Man United play?
Yeah. To
Exactly.
honestly,
So,
is
see right now, you can't even give me a straight answer.
Of
You have
course,
to,
of
like,
course. Well, I don't
sound
enjoy it. Yes, I don't enjoy it.
good.
But this seems to be
Good.
good. This season
So-
looks good.
You get the point now, yeah? So, me, watching Arsenal play, and then
You should enjoy it.
The
It
next
was-
best option to
Mhm.
me, the team for me to transition into to become a fan was Barcelona. But England is English
Yeah.
Premier League is where football is. This is the league I fell in love with. I know. So Guardiola was there, but he was playing good football, but he wasn't in England.
Yeah.
Yeah, then Man City started playing good football. Steve Bruce came and then he left. Then Mancini came in.
Yeah.
So Mancini was there, and
He actually the guy that's he's really the mantle. He's one that actually picked up the real mantle
thank
of
you.
Man City.
Then at some point I was like, nah, I'm fed up. I can't do this anymore. 2010. Nah.
Are you planning to jump up again to some other team?
I don't see I don't know. I don't know. To be honest, this is unlike funny actually. Someone asking me this question. Well, let me put it down this way, yeah. Let me put it down this way.
Okay.
So yeah, Mancini came into Man City. Then that's when I became a fan. Then from there, we won the FA Cup.
Yeah.
We won the FA Cup, and the season after Mancini left and Pellegrini was brought into the team. So when Pellegrini was brought into the team, you can see the consistency. Like, this is the brand of football they wanted to play, and they wanted to follow this philosophy and wanted to play this brand of football. They started developing their youth team, and Soriano, Tixi Begistrian, Omar Berada was the first that came in.
Yeah.
So they started like laying the foundation for Pep to come and take over. Then immediately after Pellegrini, Pep came, and transformed
The team to
British
what it is.
English football. Started playing out from the back, and players' diet. Taught them discipline, made them more hungry, made them become champions. Funnily enough, yeah. Even the time I left Arsenal, the year I left Arsenal, the year after,
You know what?
they won the FA Cup.
Okay.
I know some of my friends are like, "Yo, finally Arsenal won a title in almost 13 years or so. Like, do you want to go back to this team and all that?" Yo, you won FA Cup doesn't mean you won the league. FA Cup is now
Okay.
below the league, and yeah,
Okay.
to make you guys as in to believe in you guys again and all.
It's gonna take a while.
Still the same year they sold Nasri.
Oh, that's it. Well, so yeah,
So-
that was the
Yeah.
biggest. I want to say the
So
unimaginable transfer
So
I've ever seen in a
Koloture,
long time.
So Gal Clichy. So
Why would you sell your
Bakary
best players every single
Sagna,
Nasir?
So Alexander Kleb.
Wow.
So Alexander Song. So Francis Fabregas. Then traded Van Persie to your rival team, who is Manchester United.
And
So-
they won the league, and he became the highest
Exactly.
scorer. It was like, what are you doing?
Why would I be an Arsenal fan and then watching this happen to my team a year as an every year on, and
So you think Arsenal don't have a chance at all to compete? Because I have a friend that he came here on this podcast that was also last week, and he said that he sees Man City as their competitor in this tournament. That's the only. You're laughing.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am actually. Well, seeing Man City as the only competitor, to be honest, actually, do I really consider Arsenal as a competitor? Well, right now they're a very decent team. They're really good. I still have love for them actually. They play very good football right now under their current manager, Mikel Arteta. Yes, they do play good football. They have very decent, very good players,
Yeah.
good technical abilities, and yeah, they do have good players. But then what they still do lack is the X factor. They don't have winners in their team.
Mm.
They brought in winners from other clubs, yeah.
Yeah.
But that cohesion, them going all the 38 games in a season to go win the title. Do they have that belief in them? I still don't think so. So I still don't think so. They are very good. I think that the very next, the closest team who can actually come up against Man City. But
You don't see them doing that.
yeah, exactly. The fact that they've not got that X factor and they always bottle the league, that fear is still in the team. They haven't overcome it yet.
That just like Mayweather would say that the reason I'm not scared when I go into the ring is I've not lost before, so I don't know what it feels to lose before. So I don't have that doubt.
Exactly.
He doesn't have that doubt when going to the ring.
Arsenal is that good. That
But they do have the doubt.
They keep on having that doubt, and that doubt they've not eliminated that doubt yet. So it's still in the
That
team.
makes more sense.
So their players still find it very difficult to overcome. Even the manager too, at some point, buckles under pressure.
Yeah.
I remember what happened to you seasons ago. Not the season that we just completed before this current season. I think the 2022-2023 season. Yeah. I think the game was the season was I think I had 10 games left to play or so. Then Arsenal lost a game to Southampton. Then Mikel Arteta came to the media and then said a lot. So was it? I'm sorry, it was Everton, and later drew Southampton, and then it went to downward spiral. Then before Man City took over. So there was a comment he made on TV, and he spoke about the pressure the team felt, and this is their title to lose. He wasn't convinced these boys are going to win the league. He still was putting pressure on them that it doesn't, as in I can't remember the comments.
Okay, I remember the comment. Is it the comment that says that the boys are not competing for the league? That something have to do that to get the pressure off them. They are not competing.
No, he was. I think what he was trying to say there was
the team is not there yet.
Yeah, Xhaka also made a funny statement at the same time. Like, these boys don't want to win the league. Like, they don't have the belief in themselves. So you as a coach doubting your players and doubting your team.
Yeah.
The same time too, your captain too came out to also doubt your players and question your players' abilities. Whether they have the ability, they are good. Or whether they have the hunger. They have that belief. You don't see the players having that belief in them. So you could still see that the players, despite the fact
Yeah.
they're good enough, within themselves, they still don't trust themselves to go all the way to win the league. So that once that is eliminated in Arsenal
As
Football
a
Club,
football.
then I could tell you for sure that they can not even just conquer England, they might go all the way in Europe as well. But until that is conquered,
I know
they're
we
still
had
a
to
laughing
talk
stock.
about, we still have to talk about the transfer windows, but do you think the major one that I just hit the loan between the business between Chelsea and Arsenal, having Raheem Sterling moving to Arsenal, do you think that will actually be, it will complement the squad? Because for me, I know Arsenal needs a top nine. For me, that's just what I think that they're lacking in that team. They need a striker. Okay, and this will bring me up to the discussion about Vito Osimhen situation, but we're going to discuss that later. Now we have them buying Sterling to a squad that I don't think that they are lacking in that department.
Mm,
Experience wise, like a winners, maybe they don't have winners. Sterling is a winner.
yeah, yes.
Yeah, so I think
He's a quality player as
he's a
well.
quality player. He's a winner. So he has won. I think he has won almost everything in
Club
English league,
football.
in club
Okay,
football.
include except Champions League.
Champions. Yeah, he didn't win the Champions League. Yeah, he
It
didn't
was
win
the
the
year
Champions
he
League.
left Man
Yeah,
City. Man
Man City
City won
won
the
it.
league.
Yeah,
And won the Champions League,
and
yeah.
when he left, he went Liverpool, and Liverpool. See, it's about Owen is about to repeat itself somehow again here.
When he left Liverpool,
When Owen left Liverpool, Liverpool won it. Owen went to Real Madrid didn't win it. He left Real Madrid
so
won
in other
it.
words, they're trying to say
That
Chelsea's going to win the league this
yeah, and
year. Chelsea's going to win the league this year.
what I'm trying to say is, but it's not about even the league. It's Champions League.
So Chelsea are not even competing in
So
the
no,
league.
so I'm just saying, in the situation of
Oh,
moving when you leave is when it happens. When you leave, it happens.
I don't think it's the one holding Chelsea back. So about Sterling and about Arsenal. Well, the reason why them getting Sterling is still a good one.
Yeah.
The pressure is too much on Saka. It's been 3-4 seasons now,
And he's the
and
one.
the team relies so much on him. When he's injured, they always feel the pressure.
He's your MPFL, right?
No, he's not. He's not in my FPL this week. I have Odegaard.
I think it's my wife's one. It's also in mine.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't. You can count on him though.
Yeah, you can count on exactly. Yeah, you can, but
He's like Bruno. You can count. If he doesn't assist,
it's
he
not
scores.
he's not like Bruno. He's better than Bruno, please.
Come on, get out! Get out! Who has more goal contribution? Come on,
goal contribution.
No, I know he scores. What I mean, he scores.
You're talking about in the last probably 5 years or so, because Bruno came into the United first team before.
But no, Bruno has been consistent in a very long time. But very consistent.
I will agree. I'm not saying that Bruno is not good.
Okay.
I'm not taking his glory off him to say that he's not good. Yes, he is good. But then, well, there are some players I'll still rate higher than Bruno. Yeah, there are some players I'll still rate higher than
He scores more, obviously, because he has that. Because you have much goals to your name, it makes you more important in a team.
That varies.
Gets.
You know, the thing about modern day football is that stats
is now everything.
Don't tell the whole picture. See someone like Luka Modric or Toni Kroos.
Yeah.
See someone like these two players. See even Rodrigo.
They don't actually. Yes, exactly.
Their impact in games.
You don't see their numbers, but you see what their impact in the game.
Their influence in games is always felt. How they control the midfield and how they impact the game and all. So talking about Bruno does both. It still makes impact when he can, and it does his assist and all. But back to what we were talking about, we're saying about Arsenal.
Raheem Sterling
getting Raheem Sterling into the team and all. Raheem Sterling is actually a good player. He's very decent. He was Pep Guardiola's till now. Pep Guardiola's high school scorer in Man City. Yeah, but Haaland will take over that probably this season. But we'll see. Chelsea Arsenal bringing into the team probably to alleviate the pressure on Saka.
Yeah.
This other young lad, Martinelli, his confidence right now is
definitely
down the bottom. He was fantastic 3 seasons ago, 3 seasons ago.
You mean right now Martinelli
his confidence is on the floor, so he needs to get back into the game. Yeah. Then Gabriel Jesus.
Yeah.
He's good, but his numbers doesn't tell that of a striker. So Leandro Trossard has been a super sub. He's been an impact player. He
doesn't smile when you score.
He's a big game player for real though.
Yeah.
He scored against Man City, Spurs,
Yeah.
Chelsea, Arsenal, Man United, Liverpool still.
When it matters most, he's kind of person you can actually count on to make
Yeah, he does
a change in
score.
the team.
But scoring goals is one thing. Then
Being consistent.
scoring important goals that will give your team the win. And when they need it the most is another altogether. So yeah, so collectively, Arsenal think they rely so much on Saka, and they need another striker out there to probably take away that pressure off. Havertz actually, most of us doubted the signing.
Yeah, exactly.
He proved everybody wrong.
Yeah.
He didn't. It took him time to gel into the team, and once he found his place in the team, yeah, he Saka and Odegaard as his what's the right word? Have this partnership that they really do understand themselves very well in the team. I still do have very big love for Arsenal. I still do follow them. They used to be my first love, but like I still do see a lot of things in that team that still has to be fine tuned.
This team now have actually been
Sterling
something.
Sterling on the other way.
Yeah.
Arsenal, since they couldn't get a striker, they don't like can't get a striker. Sterling is a striker, but they couldn't get an out and out center forward, a striker. Yeah, someone like Osimhen or Watkins or Ivan Toney. So they went all the way to go on Sterling. Sterling can actually bring in the goals.
Yeah,
if he's given the time. Coming from a team like Man City, when he left Man City to go to Chelsea, I'll compare his situation to that of Casemiro.
Yeah.
Compared to that of Casemiro, this is a serial winner.
Yes.
This is a serial winner who has team of champions around him that he's played with for a very long time, has won a lot of titles. Then came into a mediocre team.
What?
He came into a mediocre team at that time. Chelsea are actually a very big club, but the time when Sterling came to Chelsea, he came to Chelsea at the wrong time when the players had around him were mediocre. So probably maybe he didn't work twice as hard as he could when he was at Man City. The hunger wasn't there anymore. The same going on with Casemiro.
And there's no zeal for competition. You're not even playing you're not competing against the league. You're not competing to just move to 8 or 9. You're looking, so it's different motivation.
Exactly. So that motivation isn't there. So that's really affected his confidence, or maybe the trust his coaches have in him. So he lost his place under Tuchel, and Pochettino is still struggled to find his place into the team. Then Enzo Maresca didn't even have patience on him, despite the fact that he told the media he was Sterling is an important player that is gonna use him. So still failed to show.
And even changed his number even while he's still there. That's to show you that I'm done with you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm done.
So him leaving Chelsea and then coming to Arsenal. Luckily enough, Arsenal right now seems like they have that zeal, they have that hunger. So having that hunger, yes, is one thing. But then having that belief to go all the way, that's 8 matches in a season. Let's see if they can. Let Sterling into the team.
Let me hold you on that. Since we're talking about Arsenal actually bringing in players, now this is a transfer window is open. You know you don't have a striker. You know Chelsea know that they don't have a striker. They have a striker that and they give them 14 goals in the Premier League, which is good. Manchester United didn't have a striker that gave them up to that amount. Okay, that kind of gave up to that kind of 14 goals.
Why not that strikers?
We have. I'm coming. I'm talking about strikers that give up those kind of goals.
Oh, okay.
It's about what can you. When I said they don't have, doesn't mean they don't have any people playing those positions. When I said Arsenal doesn't have it, so it doesn't mean Arsenal doesn't have Havertz that can actually. They have, but they are not. I'm talking about
they
numbers.
Don't perform. They don't give. Yeah.
They don't give the numbers.
They're not
See, now if you check these top heavy back clubs, you talk about Liverpool. You talk about Manchester United. You talk about Chelsea. You talk about Man City. I want to exclude Newcastle from here because they're not really competitors for the league. They have not. What I mean, yeah. So for the past how many years, you can understand that they have not. Okay. It's been a long. They have not actually competed for the league for a long time. Yes. Yeah. You see, there's difference between oh boy, I don't miss this league, and you don't know how it tastes for a long time. Most people don't even know how what it feels like to lift a cup in Newcastle. So they were even born, they have not seen their team win. And they're up to 20, they have not seen their team win a trophy.
Yo.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, so I don't want to
Coming
put
from
that
a Man United fan that won the league 11
30
years ago.
years is like 12 years ago. Good. I know, but a 12-year child can be that so passionate in football like this. That's one thing. Okay?
So,
I'm talking about a full grown ass man. I've actually from start to finish like 20 or even 30 years or even 25. They have not seen their team leave the trophy before.
yeah.
So talking about since Premier League started, let's just say since Premier League started, they have not. So they have nothing to miss. They're not missing anything. Now, these four clubs now, only Man City has a striker.
Only Man City
Has a striker that put in numbers.
Nah. Talking about the living
I'm still coming to that one. Let me not, so I don't really scatter my point I'm trying to make here. These four clubs don't have a striker that put in numbers apart from Haaland.
Okay.
And you have a player that put in 20 injured. No one is scrubbing around for him. I'm talking about Victor. Yeah, I'm talking about Victor. Chelsea, on the other hand, is saying about the salary structure. He has to fit in the salary structure. Now, why would a player take a pay cut to fit in your own? You are the one who desperately needs the player. Not the other way around. You need a player. And your highest goal scorer, on the other hand, is not even in your squad. Then you have a lot to spare, bro. Your highest player is not even in the squad. And look at the list of high players in the league. You have what do you call it? So you have Bruni on top. You have Haaland. You have Haaland. You have Sterling. You have Salah. You have Sterling. You have Casemiro. No, differential. These are just major. Now look at the caliber of people up there, and you're telling me Victor, African best player, the first player to bring them post Maradona to give them the league.
Yeah.
Even with injury, has those kind of goals.
Yeah.
Can put in those numbers with ease. Can put in those numbers, but yet, what I believe here is there's something. It does not have to be the money. I think there's something else why players or clubs are not actually diving into this business. And Osimhen, on the other hand, having an option of going to Al Ahly, which I don't know whether he's going to pull off anymore since they now have Tony. Now, they're offering you more than you actually requesting for. You're even requesting for something, and this one even offering you around 600, 650, more than your asking price. And yet, if you go to Saudi, you're going for money. And I ask, are they playing table tennis
in Saudi?
In Saudi.
No, I don't think it's going for money. Even if he's going for money, actually.
Well, even if it's money now, on the money aspect of it,
I think he has, up until now, he's probably earning for himself and his family. So he should go get that money if he wants to. Then also,
let me just finish up. On the money aspect we just talked about now, Kevin De Bruyne has hinted that he might go to Saudi earlier. Yeah, it's time to make money as well. He said it, so it's a time to make money. He rejected that offer. Guess what? He's the highest paid player in the league. Mbappe had an option to make a million, massively, record breaking. He turned it down. Guess what? He's the highest paid player in Europe. Now, Victor, in Victor's case now, he's only requesting at least come in close what you are asking. He's not asking out of the ordinary. I believe if Victor's asking close around 400 and something, he was it.
You mean with Chelsea or
with Chelsea? With Chelsea. I'm talking about with Chelsea. If you can spread this amount with players, like look at players you have actually bought. Now, let's even talk about, there's a comment, what I really want you to actually talk about is, I'll send this picture out here. You see a statement that was made. I can also in BBC, I'll just put that. He said that Victor does not even worth that amount, that he didn't put in numbers last season to make him worth the clause that we're actually fighting for about 130 million they were talking about. It doesn't worth it. And I asked myself, Enzo, what experience did Enzo have in Europe that landed him that amount? We just a World Cup tournament? Casedo, hey, Baba, what happened to those numbers? So all of a sudden, someone who has a very track record of a consistent numbers, under 17 World Cup winner, up till now doesn't have the track record toward that amount. This is where I'm actually looking at. Why are the people not hopping on Victor's business? Because it's not just about the money anymore.
I don't think it's about money. Yeah, I don't think it's just about the money. Yeah, I think Victor, all this whole stuff started from last year when he missed that penalty that Napoli had to come out to make a video. That's where relationship broke down.
Yeah.
He couldn't leave, and he just had to complete the season. He made a statement, and Napoli made theirs. So probably the season finished, went on there and then finished, and probably didn't recover from that. Relationship has broken down. He had already wanted to leave. Napoli didn't want to let him leave at that time. They forced him to stay there for 1 more year.
And sign a contract, made him sign a contract. And that's what it's for. See, my problem is why did you don't have, you already have a very shaky relationship. Why sign a contract? Which is where all these big clause came into play.
Where I'm going to fault, should I say fault Victor, or I'm going to cite where all this is coming from is, I think Victor, his agent, probably I don't know what that guy is doing. So right from the time that happened last year, should have found a club for Victor.
Since it could have been done deal.
Should have found a club for him. And right now, I don't see a reason why even how much Saudi offered him. Saudi, he agreed personal terms to Saudi.
Yeah.
What the problem was, he agreed it Saudi, Al Hilal, and is it Al Hilal or Al Ali?
Al Ali.
Al Ali agreed a fee with Napoli for Victor Osimhen. I think they made a clause on his contract. Then last minute, Napoli went by to say they want an extra 5 million euros, which made Al Ali finally decide to pull out from the deal. So it wasn't entirely what is it called again? Personal terms. It's Al Ali. It was more Napoli. They want to, what is it called again? They wanted to frustrate Victor. Then coming to Chelsea. I don't know. Chelsea, we are willing to splash the cash on mediocre players.
They're not. Thank you. That's my problem.
They are willing to splash the cash on mediocre players. So why not Victor?
That's my problem is in here.
Playing ball with Napoli is one thing. Another thing too is that Napoli they've had that relationship with Chelsea already. So Lukaku went the other way, Koulibaly went the other way.
They even throwing Lukaku in the business.
Good. And I think, is it Higuain also?
They sold, and Chelsea sold to Napoli Lukaku. So why didn't they mix that into the business? Do you understand?
They already
have a relationship. Yeah,
they have a relationship. So it could also mean behind closed doors, Napoli and Chelsea played games with Victor and his agent, and ended up frustrating him, and then he's going to be in a team, and he's not going to play with the squad anymore. They already got Lukaku, and he'll frustrate you, and then your worth and will calm down your ego. Because Riley also saw news that his agent rang Napoli and the exchanging words, and the relationship was already broken down to the extent that several phone calls were made out of anger and stuff. So it all boils down to the fact that it's in-house politics.
Yeah,
that happened to him. So they do want to frustrate Victor. So right now, I think with his experience, he'll go back and then he will learn from this, and then probably find a way to take himself out of this mess.
Yeah.
Because right now, I think he has 2 days left in the transfer window for Saudi transfer window to close. So if he can still get a club within this period of time, if not, then probably train with the reserve team, and then January find a way out of the team. January is how many months from now? 4-5 months from now.
Yeah.
So probably 4 months from now. So you can use that to
get some up to speed.
And also, if he is to get a new agent, probably like have deals and offers lining up for him, because I'm surprised someone like Victor has limited offers.
Exactly. That's what
why could it be just Chelsea? And then Arsenal came into the mix, final day of the window. Then
you could even jump onto the mix.
Exactly.
And PSG, I don't.
So PSG decided to go ahead with what's his name again? Ramos and this other French guy.
But we were talking about outstanding play that have been proven. have been proven. This is not you're not buying Joshua to come and like man is buying Joshua to come and see what he will perform. You're not buying Rasmus to come and show you you're buying players have already been tested. Players have actually showing that look and have what it takes to be. We're not here to see what they can do in the league. You're here to see it's like plug and play.
Talking about goals, you mentioned something about Arsenal.
Yes.
Someone like Arsenal who has no, they don't have any out and out striker.
Yes.
Just in the numbers. You can see last year, their goals came from different players.
Yeah.
Other guys shifting up more than 10 goals. Same with Saka. Same with Trossard.
Yeah, they shared all around everybody.
Yeah. So,
but it could be more just like Man City now. It comes from more comes from Haaland. Other people shares also again.
Yeah. But before Haaland came to Man City,
it was all before when they froze Kun, they froze Kun. Man, that is me, man.
So even when Kun was there, he was still scoring. He was just getting injured all the time.
Yeah, he was all getting injured. And even when he comes back, come on, man, Kun is crazy. Even with man, this is the only player I see that's competing on high school being injured.
Exactly. So someone like Arsenal, I think the reason why they couldn't afford why they didn't go all the way for Victor, was their football, because they already had this preseason.
Yeah.
Atata has already had this strategy on to deploy this season.
Yeah.
You can change halfway into the season, or you could change later, or by the next winter transfer window. But before then, this is a strategy. This is how we're going to play for the next couple of months. We don't have a striker.
Yeah.
The one we do have, Edin Nketiah, has already left.
Okay.
Then Gabriel Jesus is rarely available.
Yeah.
When he is, he's not out and out striker. So he likes playing from the flank and then drifts wide and comes into the center, and then he roams about. So for them to like have an out and out center forward, Victor who didn't train with them during the preseason, that would be a challenge for them to start right now, to start adjusting. So better off we could wait on him for now, and if we're going to get him, we could try the next window.
Yeah.
And then come for Victor. Then Chelsea on the other part is with the whole scattergun approach they have been on transfers.
Yeah.
To my bewilderment,
I think could have been a done deal. The way they splash to players that don't even know what even. So that's what I'm saying.
So
why are you not saying that you have a set structure, but you've been doing crazy business for players that have not even seen play, see them do magic. So something is actually wrong in this business. Something's actually so that brings us to something else we need to have a look at, which is the transfer window so far.
But I think Chelsea did a good business with. I think Arsenal did a good business in Sterling.
Of course they did. He's a good. Anybody see even when Man U were talking about the swap deal with Sancho, I actually opted for that. It wasn't really a bad one. Okay, honestly, if we're to lose Sancho, it would really be nice having someone to put Rashford to his toes, having other people know that, man, this is going to become a serious competition around here. Nobody has to relax, but it is what it is. Okay, for the transfer window, I just want to get 1 point from you. Which transfer is the transfer you're looking forward to that I think is going to make a difference this season?
The transfer I look forward to making a difference this season. Well,
I need 2 from you. 1, transfer that's going to make a difference, and transfer that's going to flop. Those 2.
Okay, this is tough. This is really, really tough. I'm looking forward to Savinho.
Savinho having a wonderful season. Honestly, I saw that in the MPFL. I was really mad. I was like, so how is this guy? Because that guy is really promising. At first, I guess Manchester United was like, in the competition. I said, who is this guy? What's this? He just some good moves and good drives. I said, okay, but he was trying testing, like somebody testing the field. Yeah. See how you go. Like testing the tops. With halfway 2 matches gone, going to 3, I think his confidence level is actually building up.
It is building up because it is building up. He came from a very modest background, and coming to England is definitely going to be tested. He's amongst the players from the City footballing group. The footballing group that owns City, owns clubs across Europe. Man City, Girona, and then Troyes. So it was Troyes that bought him from Atletico Mineiro. He has not played a single game for
Wow.
for Troyes. And the season he was supposed to feature, they bought him and then straight loaned him out to PSV Eindhoven.
Yeah.
So he played with PSV for a year, and I even played under Van Nistelrooy.
Yeah.
But he had issues that season. He had I think he had 4 months injury, came back and then featured in a few games. But the few games he featured, he was promising, and Van Nistelrooy wanted to use him, but the season was coming to an end. So his loan came to an end, and he went back to Troyes. The same year he went back to Troyes was the same season Troyes were relegated.
Yeah.
So when they were relegated, the footballing group didn't want him to play in the League Two. So they want him to be either you play in Ligue 1 or you should play in the first division. So he was now loaned out to Girona.
Yeah.
When he was loaned out to Girona, I think Girona's sporting director and had some expectations, but it was mediocre expectations. The same with Girona's coach. Then, funnily enough, they had a very wonderful season, and the breakout star for the season was Savio.
Yeah.
And he's been moving from City footballing groups.
Yeah.
Fans kept on like, why this club
moving him around?
Yeah. Then now he found himself in Man City. Yeah, and now he found himself back in Man City and he's playing under Pep.
And he's gonna do so.
It's an environment where they are winners. Even what's this guy's name again? Riyad Mahrez.
Yeah.
Saw him the game against Chelsea. I was like, wow, like this. He's wearing his number 26.
Yeah.
He's using his left foot and then he plays exactly like that. Then he dribbled Cucurella in and out, and it was lovely to watch him play. So I look forward to him having a good season in England. But the media, and then funnily enough, how much Man City purchased him wasn't a huge sum. And so the pressure won't be on him too much. And
there's no media. The media, is not really
on him too much. I still do have a feeling that at some point he may struggle.
Okay.
I have a feeling that at some point he will struggle. Unlike Doku last year, Doku really struggled, despite the fact that he had cameo performances in some games.
Yeah, he had like 3 goals, I guess, right? Or
4 goals,
and I think one assist. 1 assist in Premier League.
No, 6 assists.
6 assists. Oh, that's
he assisted 4 in one game against Bournemouth.
Ooh.
So exactly. So that's the issue.
So, but
it starts Aaron. It wasn't consistent enough.
Yeah.
He has the showman. He dribbles and the skill set and very
Jack
player.
Also wasn't even nowhere to be found with injury and as well.
Jack struggled last year, but to me, Jack had more impact in Man City. It does have more impact than Doku, yeah. His influence, his numbers may not really tell the whole story.
Yeah, when you talk about it, that's why this naturally brings me to Euro. I'm on the opinion that I think that Jack should not be in that Euro squad. But looking at how I see his impact in terms of holding the ball, in terms of holding possession, this is something I know Jack is very good at.
Doesn't play, dribbles around.
Yes, he gives the team that lose confidence, and this is something. And you hardly take the ball off him. Either you foul him or you can't take the ball off him.
Same time, he's also a dead ball specialist.
Exactly.
Well. So he's a jack of all trades, like he's
just at most time the numbers are not coming. That's the problem I have with Jack. The only thing I have done is his goal contribution is not 3-1. Yeah, that's really poor last season.
Man City,
3 goals. So that's why
he was injured most of the time. So he struggled mostly with fitness and injuries. So if you can overcome
that, he played like 20 games. He played up to 20 games.
How many of them were starters? So
that's something that
he struggled with fitness. How many of those games did he complete?
Okay.
So that's another thing too. Oh well, Savio, yeah. Then talking about flops of the season, or signings that are going to be, well, right now I can't really
tell.
Right now I can't really make a pick, but it may be. How am I gonna call right now? How am I going to choose from? All these Chelsea signings.
Why you got Chelsea signings? Manchester United signings. How about Manchester United signings?
Yeah, both.
Which one are you looking at? Manchester United signing might actually flop. Which one do you think they can? Not the Leeds. The Leeds is I don't know. The Leeds to me, Leeds came to Manchester United. I'm no longer feeling him anymore. I don't know. Is it the way they're playing him? They're just playing like a few minutes to go. Let's feel him if we want to play him. You understand? Let's feel his impact.
It's still too early.
Yeah, but the way you introduce him, I don't like the way you introduce. See, I'm not on the opinion of the way centre backs, not the way you just change in a game like like you change your wingers. 5 and 6, you change them to me, I believe, when there's really a need. Something happened, injury, or it's not part of it's not becoming a routine that every time you change your 5 and 6. And anytime you make that changes, these are people who have read the game, throughout the whole game. They know who to mark. And since you pulled that game, look at what happened. Nobody now knows who to mark anymore. Because they don't know who you have been holding all this while. This is and nobody and again this thing happened within a split second for you to know who to mark. You know your guy. But this one has actually changed. Every time you make those kind of change, there's something is no longer working. Must you play all your whole signing in one match?
Yeah. So that's another thing altogether.
You have Joshua. You have your Rasmus is out. Why not play somebody you have? Play what you have, or you want to play a false night? Fine, play it all through the. Or must you now? What will you essence of putting in a striker at the end in a game whereby you play the soccer all track? What happened? And so these are things coming up about Manchester, it makes me sad. Let me not do good. It makes me sad because Ten Hag sometimes can be up like this, tomorrow he'll be like this. And if you listen to him, his press conference, sometimes you don't get motivated. He's flat sometimes, and sometimes I think maybe the language can actually happen because sometimes you don't know how he expresses himself.
It's not English.
He's not English. So most times
it's not English. Same with Ateta.
Exactly, but I don't know. When you listen to somebody's press conference, is denials. There's something these are denials. Me and you know that this is not working. You understand? Me and you still is not working. You telling me now, no. You understand? Be flat. If you want to be flat all through. Don't be flat to some people and be flat to other people. You want to be brutal honest to everyone.
Yeah.
No, don't pick who to be 100% honest with to the public and who not to.
The thing is, favoritism will still happen.
It's already happening.
It will definitely, because coaches do have their favorite players.
Yeah.
I don't see a reason why Rashford should still be in Man United. I don't see a reason why Anthony is there and then you messing around with Sancho and Anthony's still there. He doesn't deserve a place in that team. Mason Mount's confidence levels is very low. I think he's a very good player. But right now he hasn't found his place at United.
Exactly. This game to second season, nobody have even seen the impact of him.
He hasn't found.
And he's injured again. That's another thing. He's injured. He's out for the last time I checked. He's not going to play. I don't think he's going to even play next month.
Wow. So that's not good on for his confidence. Then Rasmus, Højlund, him. Oh, he's a decent player, but
I think his own
for how much he was bought for, and
yeah.
Hopefully this isn't with Zexi, Joshua being there in the team. Yeah. It's probably going together.
Gets me a little bit more competitive as well. And hustle for the goals.
Sharpen up and exactly getting the final balls and finish more and then be hungry and then find himself in the box all the time to wait for goals and then wait for the pass to finish. Yes, Bruno is very creative.
Okay.
Despite the fact that he may have his ups and downs, Bruno is very creative because he amongst the top 3 players in the past 7 years and in the past 5 years in England, he's been up there amongst the players making
double digits.
Created more chances than De Bruyne.
He has more chances last season. He created more chances also
because De Bruyne has not been playing enough games. Yeah. Just that he has better.
Most people convert his own. That's just problem. Yeah. So, that's what I'm saying. Chelsea is creating. He's not creating to Rasmus. Rasmus don't get more balls.
And you have Rashford last season. You had Anthony Martial. You had Rasmus Højlund.
Okay.
These are 3 strikers. In Man United's books.
But Rashford now is not. That's for me. I think in any game we're playing, I prefer right now that Rasmus is injured. Let Rashid be in the center. You have we can now play Garnacho on the left hand side and play Ahmed on the right hand side.
I can play Bruno false 9, who is not good. Where I don't.
Thank you. Why is and everybody can see when you do this thing, everybody can see. Even a kindergarten can actually know that this is not working. You need the first game. It's not working.
No, there's some players who would try a strategy.
And it
Something new.
works. And
It wouldn't work today. It won't work tomorrow.
yeah.
Later on, it to start working. That's what happened with Kai Havertz.
But
then,
even with Cahavas, how were the numbers?
sorry, how much were the numbers?
Yes.
Havertz goals and assists had double digits.
Yeah, gonna go as an assist. You're talking about the striker. See, when you talk about the
He had
striker,
14 goals last in the league. Decent, it was
for
decent enough.
someone, see,
He was not even a striker. He's a false nine. For someone like Bruno,
no,
talking about Bruno.
see, Havertz situation is playing 9. One of the things you're saying about the false 9, they're playing that position, but this guy's on is he's playing more of a midfield guy. Havertz is there.
But the difference,
there's difference. Somebody is playing in that position, and you actually coming there. You're disciplining.
Where I'm going to, what is it called again? Where I'm going to fault or maybe go against Ten Hag's tactics is in Man United. You have other options.
You have options.
So if say you don't have any other option and then say play Bruno there, then I would
understand. Yeah.
But you have options. So why
you
don't
have
you
a new striker?
Thank you. So why don't you use these options? And then why play Bruno there? Then why play Mount in a wrong position? Why playing why bench Sancho? Don't give him minutes. What exactly is Antonio still doing that team?
And you're not even playing.
Why do you still bench Garnacho?
Sometimes and you
why play Rashford on the flank when you can play him in the middle since you don't want to play
exactly
Joshua.
Thank you.
So why don't you play Garnacho and play Rashford over there? Then if you want to use Diallo, that's fine because I can see Diallo right now is actually forced himself into the first.
You need to put give him more confidence to actually do more.
Good. So as he's there, deploy Garnacho on the other flank. Rashford is a striker you have, and he wants to build his confidence. He has scoring goals.
And he wants to score. And he wants let everyone be giving him the ball. The problem is he needs to have more of the ball. But I believe that the more he has the ball going in his direction, he punches more goals.
It boils down to how Man United play.
And that's everybody is hunger. Everybody's going for his own self goal. This one is driving him to score. Gertrude is driving to score. Rasmus is not seeing any ball to score. Bruno is actually going to score. Everybody most times actually. So why they always starve Rasmus off the ball?
The problem with United is they don't really play as a team. So they don't really play as a team. Everybody's looking for that individual.
That glory, that individual glory.
So
individual brilliance.
So I think it's from the strategy. I think it's on the coach. Because if you school these players and then this is how we're gonna play, this is how they're going to play. Because I don't see a reason why they do that today and do that tomorrow.
Yeah, and it's not actually working.
It is the tactics. It is how they play. This is how they attack. This is how they defend.
Okay.
So that's the thing there. See a team like Man City is the benchmark.
Okay, now building about Man City, let me not cut you there. So I actually go there. Would you think that Man City is going for another 5th title in a row?
Another 5th title in a row. Well, saying this, the league is becoming boring. I don't have any challengers. I don't have any contenders. I think Man City would go all the way.
Oh.
I think they still go all the way. And it's boring. I do want competition. I do want another team to come off there to give us a real fight. I was thinking that Arsenal was going to purchase Osimhen, and if had it been Osimhen came into the team, I could tell you for sure
they'll become titles.
Yeah, they might actually go all the way to take the league away from Pep because they've got used to winning and got used to winning. So the fact that at some point they might no longer enjoy playing against all those other boys because it's already one-sided.
Yeah.
Newcastle this season. I don't know. Many of you will be like, "This is wild," thinking this. They're dark horse in the race this season. All their players. They had them Newcastle, Chelsea.
Yeah.
Had the highest amount of injuries last year than Man United, but Newcastle and Chelsea had, and they fared worse than others.
Yeah.
That's why Chelsea and Newcastle struggled last year. This season with all their players back.
Yeah.
Then Sandro Tonali is also coming back from suspension as well. Next, he's going to play. He's supposed to be in the team this week.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So when he's back, when everybody's back, yeah, I could tell you for sure that Newcastle is going to be contenders. Then, Aston Villa.
Yeah. We keep forgetting them.
Aston Villa. with Unai Emery. Well, something seriously good is cooking there.
Yeah.
Then Tottenham, Tottenham. Well, the league will be entertaining this year.
Yeah, definitely.
Will be entertaining this year. I don't think these three teams I mentioned would go all the way to.
Do you think Manchester United might actually get into the top 4?
Would they get into the top 4? I still don't think so.
Oh, all right. You had him there. So this is just a wrap right here in Black Sport. Let's talk sports. Before we wrap it up, we normally have wrapped up with a game which I don't know he's familiar with. We played it last time and it seems so interesting. So I just to repeat it again. I'm sure it's going to be wow, like I expected. So look at how the game is. I will name a club and the last alphabet, the last letter of the club, the last alphabet, yes. You name another club that starts from the last alphabet.
All right, I didn't finish my predictions from the contenders of the league, but fine, let's play the game then.
Oh, come on, prediction is still open. Okay, what are your predictions? Give me 5 predictions for the league. 5 is too much. You need 3. When you talk about prediction, you just give me 3 because
I'll go for the top 6.
Well, that's a prediction. This is an obvious everybody's going for the league. Is that a prediction? When you prediction means something very close. Everybody is an open race for everybody.
Right.
Yes. So, okay. You want to give me a prediction? Give me 3.
Right. So I think well, I'm already giving you who the
City is yours.
Are going to be runners up at the top place, probably between Arsenal and Newcastle.
Really? Arsenal and Newcastle. Man City, Arsenal, Newcastle. Well, that's wow. Really? You think Newcastle has it?
I think so.
Newcastle?
I think so.
Really?
Nobody's talking about Newcastle this year.
Newcastle?
Nobody's talking about Newcastle. That's the reason why I think this year, them playing without the pressure.
Woo.
And then with the new signings they bought. And Isak.
It hasn't even crossed my mind. I know Isak has been fantastic and phenomenal, but he has actually crossed my Newcastle.
They hold on to Bruno Guimaraes.
Yeah.
And I still think they're going to be there.
Okay.
Then, Aston Villa finishing top 4 this year. I think that may be far-fetched, but I think Tottenham would still find a way back into the top 4.
Okay.
Between Tottenham and Chelsea. And Tottenham and Chelsea.
So you think Chelsea has a point? 3. So you think Chelsea can actually make a top 4 and Man you can't?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Ten Hag, see what is happening right now.
Yeah, I'm sure about that.
Look at what's happening now, Ten Hag. Can you see what's happening?
Top 2 as Man City, Arsenal. Then top position and 4 positions will be between between Newcastle and Chelsea. Yeah. So I don't know whether Newcastle is going to finish 3rd or 4th.
But you know,
with Chelsea and Newcastle,
Spurs will actually make a 4.
Spurs will make top 5. Possibly it can top 5. Yeah, it could finish anywhere in top 5. Top 5. Yeah, these are top 5 predictions.
Okay, you had it first. Let's see how it goes. Time will tell. Okay, and back to again. We have so I'm going to start first with his club, and while okay, I'll start with my club or his club. So he's my guest. I'll start with his own club. So are you ready for the game?
So
if I call a club, so I'm gonna give you a good lead. Okay. If I name a club, the last letter, the last alphabet, you name a club that start from there.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I started with my club. Okay, this is
all right.
Serious. All right.
And you have only 5 seconds to pick it. I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, I don't want mentioning the club names. Not me.
I'll go first, second, third, like that.
Good. All right. Let's have it.
Okay. So the first one is I would love you to look at in camera, any of the cameras. So much more easy that way. So okay, you prefer this? Let's go on this. All right. All right. Let's say Manchester City.
Yeovil FC.
Coventry.
No, you went. You mentioned
Yeovil FC. You start with C, and I went Coventry.
Oh, smart. Coventry.
Yes, you start with C.
That's the Y again.
Yeah, so I go.
Nah, I think I've lost it. What
are you expecting me to use? What FC to use? Why do you Alex FC to use?
When
What do you stop with? What do you stop with? You said
commentary is a
no.
Y.
You said Y.
Your view.
You have your L. Okay. Now, to be fair, he's my guess. I'm going to go.
So okay, because I mentioned FCL. Okay.
Yeah, I'm going to give him a second chance. Okay. All right. Now this time around, he's going to start. Oh yeah, you go.
This time around, I start.
Yeah.
Okay. No, you started with my club, Man City.
Yeah.
And now you want me to start with Man United?
No, just start any club. Just start any club will start.
Oh wow. Oh, I should start with any club.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Which club do I even start with? Everton.
Everton. Newcastle.
Newcastle.
1, 2, 3.
Which club starts with an E again?
4.
Why am I thinking about this?
5.
Eagles.
Eagles. I don't know what it means, but check about that. He just said Eagles. I go for Southampton.
Southampton.
N.
Well, Nottingham Forest.
I'll go for Tottenham.
Tottenham. Then go Middlesbrough.
Okay. I'll go for Hull City.
Hull City. I still go with your view.
Then I'll go for Leeds.
Go for Leeds. Go with Southampton.
I'll just go Southampton.
I'll go with Sunderland.
Okay. Then I'll go with DC Comic.
DC Comic.
DC.
That's entirely different. That's not
You know
football.
I'm talking about.
That's not
DC,
football club.
All right, let me leave it. That'll be counting. But I'm talking about
That's not football club.
What have they called a club in US? DC something.
DC United.
No,
DC
DC.
Comics. No, DC
All right,
Comics.
I'm going with Derby United. Derby County, sorry.
Derby County.
Derby County, yeah.
I still go with your view.
Come on, you've read your view. No, you've repeated your view. Find another word.
I should find another word. The other club start with the Y. No one is coming into my head.
Come on, you fell 2 times. And I allowed you like twice. People say go your view.
Galatasaray.
That's G, bro. All right, thank you so much. This has been an inventive one for me, okay? I'm let's say I'm over the moon somehow because I have the noisy neighbors here with me. The noisy neighbors, their voice is one to
everywhere.
Okay, it's really nice having you here, Obiajulu, and I really do appreciate. And it's good sending your insights about how you connect, you interact with football on your own side. So you do play football, and you do watch football, and you're so fanatic about it, and you're passionate about it. That is why you are here. So I say thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. Actually, I know it's been a long time trying to get me to be on this podcast, and we've not really been out of the time, but finally I'm here.
Yeah.
We'll do this again one more time.
Definitely. I'm looking forward to that. And this time I plan to bring in some Arsenal fans as well with here to actually air their own view, because there's a whole lot you said here that they need to talk about. You say you don't see them as competitors, but they are seeing you as your competitor. But nevertheless, time will tell. We have more season to come.
They see themselves as competitors, but we still see them as a laughing stock.
Oh, well, all right.
Thank you for having me. And Arsenal fans, shots fired. You guys can come and attack me, actually. I'm waiting.
Okay. So don't worry. So I will see you next week when we talk about Let's Talk Sport. I am your host, like always, Insunet Uche. And with me here, you see his handle on the screen is Obiajulu. Nice having you here.
Thank you for having me, bro.
All right. I'll see you next time. All right. Cheers.